The Undertaker is back at the greatest NXT of all time. But first, let's review the top 5 stories from NXT, and let's start with number 5. Cody Rhodes was the general manager and he had several announcements. First, he made 3 announcements. The first one being that there's gonna be a men's breakout tournament. Also, the Dusty Coach Tag Team Classic is gonna come back, and that he was gonna be the general manager for that night. But then he was interrupted by Dominic Mysterio and the champion Ilya Dragunov, and he settled an NXT title match between Dominic Mysterio and Ilya Dragunov. But during the night he also made another announcement because Baron Corbin wanted an NXT title match, and Cody Rhodes told Corbin that yes, he's gonna get a title match if he wins the triple threat match that next week is gonna happen between Baron Corbin, Dijak, and the winner of Carmelo Hayes and Bron Breakker. That match was gonna be the main event, but we'll get there in just a few seconds. But great Cody Rhodes as a general manager. Now let's see what happened at number 4, because Dominic Mysterio faced Ilya Dragunov for the NXT title. And you know, not even with the help of Rhea Ripley and JD McDonough could Dominic Mysterio beat Ilya Dragunov. The Judgment Day tried to capture new gold, but they couldn't do that on Tuesday night. Oh, and also I have to mention that LA Knight was the special guest referee. So Ilya Dragunov retains the NXT title and awaits next week's winner between Baron Corbin, Dijak, and the winner of Carmelo Hayes and Bron Breakker. But before we get there, let's see what happened at number 3, because John Cena was also at NXT. And when he was giving his promo and telling that we are all NXT, Bron Breakker came to the ring and told John Cena, hey, nobody wants to see you. They came here to see me. John just told Bron Breakker, hey, I respect you and good luck for your match. But Bron attacked John Cena and he was going to spear John Cena, but John moved quickly and grabbed Bron to hit the attitude adjustment, but Bron finally escaped. But things were not going to end there, because at the main event, John Cena was going to be at Carmelo Hayes' corner and Paul Heyman was going to be at Bron Breakker's corner. And at some point of the match, John Cena actually helped Carmelo Hayes, taking away the steel chairs from Bron Breakker and kicking him in the leg. And that distraction actually helped Carmelo Hayes to win the match. So really great having John Cena at NXT for the first time. Now let's see what happened at number 2. Is Bron Breakker and Paul Heyman guy? This is a really important question to try to answer, because this is a storyline that actually could affect also Friday Night SmackDown. At a backstage segment we could see Paul Heyman and Bron Breakker, and Paul Heyman was talking to Bron Breakker, preparing him for his match. And that was done in a very similar way to what Paul Heyman actually did in the past with Brock Lesnar. And also at that backstage segment, we could see Paul Heyman calling the tribal chief Roman Reigns. And that was important because before the main event, Paul Heyman introduced Bron Breakker the same way he used to present Brock Lesnar. And there's something more, because he told the WWE Universe that he was doing that in the name of the tribal chief Roman Reigns. So is Bron Breakker a Paul Heyman guy? And even more important, is Bron Breakker gonna be part of the bloodline? It was supposed that the bloodline was only about family, about the Anoa'i family. But we already had the case of Sami Zayn being part of the bloodline. So I wouldn't be surprised if Bron Breakker is now part of the bloodline, and I think that will be a great storyline to actually connect NXT and Friday Night SmackDown. The same way they are doing with Dominic Mysterio, connecting NXT with Monday Night Raw, and more specifically with the Judgment Day. So what do you think? Would you like to see Bron Breakker as part of the bloodline? Let me know in the comment section down below. And now to the top story of the night, because yes, The Undertaker was back. And when he's back, please, the top story is always about him. He's such a legend that as a wrestling fan, I'm really grateful for his presence at NXT at Tuesday night. You know, that happened after the match when Carmelo Hayes beat Bron Breakker. Bron was so angry that he speared Carmelo Hayes that he told Carmelo that win or lose, there was only one badass in all of WWE. And when you heard that, you knew what was coming. The only one, the original American badass, The Undertaker. And he came as the American badass riding his motorcycle. He went to the ring and he told Bron Breakker, "You're gonna be great one day." Yes, one day, but not today. And then The Undertaker chokeslammed Bron Breakker. And then The Undertaker left the ring with Carmelo Hayes. And then they both raised their fists like The Undertaker used to do. Wow, classic Undertaker. Really grateful as a wrestling fan to see The Undertaker once more in a wrestling ring. Thank you, Taker, and that was the way to finish the greatest NXT of all time. Don't forget that I leave you in the description of the video our affiliate link for the official WWE shop in case you want to buy something from the WWE shop, and also our PayPal Me official link in case you want to give us any donation, which will be greatly appreciated to support our channel. So what do you think about the greatest NXT of all time? What did you like the most? Let me know in the comment section down below. And that's it for today. If you like, please share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.